Hi, thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to take a detailed look at the Global Family Investment Office database. To be clear, this is the who's who of global family investment offices. Now a little bit about me. I'm Andrew, a fundraising consultant and capital sourcing advisor with 15 years of experience in high-value real estate investment advisory roles across Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. To be clear, I help clients navigate fundraising with clarity, strategy, and targeted outreach. And over the past 4 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 350 clients from tech startups to real estate groups with fundraising strategy, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach, and custom investor databases tailored to their sector, stage, and capital needs. Currently, I'm advising a US-based private equity group on a $50 million equity raise, coordinating strategy and outreach to investment banks, family investment offices, and private equity partners. And if you take a look on the right-hand side, you can see some of my gigs, and you can contact me by clicking my Fiverr link in the description below. Key database components. So the unique database includes the following: 3,320 firms, 11,400 key contacts, 6,230 key contact email, key description of firms, websites, company emails, and more. And this database was created using 2 institutional grade databases. This is not a database that you can scrape off the internet. In fact, there's nothing like it because it is using 2 of the largest databases that include all institutional grade contacts, and I've combined them into this one fantastic resource. So why this database is unique? Well, it's designed for accessing key contacts at global family investment offices. 1, it's curated for direct access to global family capital, purpose-built for fund managers, developers, and advisors seeking direct access to the world's most influential family investment offices. This exclusive database connects you to global private capital across North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and the Middle East. It's focused on active international allocators. The global reach, again, 3,700 contacts from 40 countries, from New York, London, Geneva to Dubai, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Again, active investors, family groups deploying proprietary capital across private equity, venture, real estate, energy, and diversified holdings. You're going to see the Excel spreadsheet coming up in just a bit. Strategic access, designed for managers and sponsors pursuing co-investments, direct placements, or institutional grade joint ventures. And 2, proprietary, verified, and institutional grade, professionally created using verified filings, investment records, and 2024 to 2025 updates. So that's the most important thing, is every profile is validated for ownership structure, investment activity, and leadership. Again, database highlights: 37 offices, 11,400 key contacts, and 6,230 verified emails. So who is this database suited for? This database is an essential tool for fund managers or placement agents focused on efficiently closing capital rounds and enhancing investor close rates with pre-qualified multi-asset class contacts. Provides business development and investor relation teams with the rich, validated contact data, including key contact emails and profiles, necessarily to streamline outreach and personalize engagement at scale. Ultimately, utilizing this specific family investment office intelligence accelerates your deal flow, ensuring your team has the competitive advantage necessary to capture significant global investment. So let's take a look at the database. First, a key database disclosure. I like to add this to all my videos. My extensive database library provides hundreds of thousands of global contacts, typically including profiles, emails, and websites, though not all details are complete. Now, it's primarily compiled and updated from 2021 to 2025, with most of the key updates in the last couple of years. Now, this corporate resource may include contacts whose roles have since changed. It's designed as an excellent starting point for outreach. It's best leveraged and continually refined by organizations with dedicated data teams. To be clear, this is not a database that you use to spam. This is a research database for you to really target it on who your potential investment opportunities are going to come from. So this database comprises a blend of individuals and companies, each with distinct investment criteria and operating condition. So there's no guarantee your approach will be favorably received. Note, this database is available to corporate or groups only, no personal sales. Okay, now we're over on the spreadsheet part. I'm going to spend a fair bit of time on this so you can get a pretty good idea of what it involves. Now, key points here, you're going to look at 3 lists. You're going to look at the firms, then you're going to look at the key contacts, and then I'm going to shift over to the key database aspects that's going to show you a little further to the right of the spreadsheet that you're looking at right now. So you can see, we go up to the top here. You're going to see the firm name. You're going to get a background for each of the firms, so that it's going to help you with some of your filtering. It's also going to be able to give you a bit of an idea of what they offer, maybe when they were formed. They're all family investment offices. It's a global list. You're going to get assets under management for some of them. Then you into the website and email part, you're also getting their telephone number. So now I'm going to go to the contact sheet. So for the contact sheet, you can see we've got a little over 11,000 contacts here. We go back up to the top, so you're getting the investment firm name. You're going to get their title and their role and their job title. So that's going to allow you to get a little bit more detail of who you're going to be contacting, whether it's somebody on the portfolio management side, the investment team, the finance side. So that's going to help you out. And then they're all senior positions. You're looking at managing directors, shareholders, portfolio strategists, financial advisors. And then you're also going to get their asset class that they specialize in. So if you're looking for something in private equity or real estate, you're going to be able to at least find somebody within their group that's going to be in that role. Then you're going to look at the email area. Now, for people that do not have their email listed here, it's quite easy. Just take their name, punch it into LinkedIn. For this database and the other databases that I have, because they've been updated up to the first quarter of 2025, I'm getting about a 98% hit on LinkedIn. So that's another great way for you to reach out to them if they don't have somebody on the email side, but there's a fair bit of emails in here. And again, you're getting telephone numbers. So that's the contact side. And again, this database has been created using 2 institutional grade spreadsheets, recently updated in 2 different time periods. One is late 2024 and the other one is the first quarter of 2025. Now let's look at the key database aspects. So this is a part of the spreadsheet that's a little bit further to the right than the first sheet because I want to try to streamline it. So I've cleaned up some of the columns just for the purpose of making the video so you get a bit of an idea of some of the content. So you can see here, if we go a little bit further to the right, you're starting to look at some of the interest. Now this database is heavy on private equity participation and real estate and infrastructure. So I'm going to show you some of those. So for example, you can see on the column where it says investing in private equity, you have a fair bit of no or a fair bit of yeses that have been included. Let's go right back up to the top. You're going to get information on the strategy preference. For example, is it buyout, growth, venture, mezzanine. You're also looking at their geographic preference. You're looking at the industries, so it could be biotech, healthcare, so on and so on. Again, we're just talking about the private equity side here. And then you're also going to get information on industry verticals, typical investment size, and last updates. And you can see here a lot of those were updated in 2024. The sectors that they're interested in don't change much, so you can pretty much use this as a pretty good guide for probably about the next 5 years of the type of sectors that they'd be interested in looking at. And then over here you see I've also highlighted the investing in the real estate sector, investing in private real estate, listed real estate, geographic preference, and last updated as well. Again, a very strong database if you're looking to source potential contacts for large assets, commercial properties, trophy assets, that sort of thing. So that's going to give you a pretty good idea. So that's the more deeper look at the spreadsheet. And again, there's much more in the spreadsheet, but just for the purpose of the video, I've just used the ones that have the most penetration. The majority of the people that look at these type of databases are looking at private equity or real estate for the most part, whether it's a family investment office database or the other databases that I have on the website. So that concludes the spreadsheet part of the Family Investment Office global version. Are you looking for global funds and contacts? My verified database includes 24,000 global funds from 2022 to 2025 and 400,000 fundraising executives with 277,000 emails. Coverage across all regions, asset classes, and strategies. It's the most complete global capital access tool available. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.